Hola, Kumasta. Queen Esther, Bami. Ayo Bami She. Esther. Mary Blue. Princess. Oniide Taiwo, good afternoon. Eniola, how are you? Kuburat Farm, Eka Sis. Yemi C, good afternoon. Akinwale. Yemi Akinwale. Polygamy, I rebuke it. Ifunaya, thank you. Cyril, how are you? Olushola Azan, good afternoon. Ekasun, everybody. Oh yeah, click a like. Help me to click like as you join. Ola Akin, how are you? Mrs. Toriola, Karolade, Bashlawa, how are you? Modupe, Aji Fowo Baje. Yo, borúkọ yín jẹ́ mọ́. Aji Fowo Baje. Somebody say. The Diaspora Diva said, these polygamous men will not rest when they are alive. They will not rest. They will still fight. They will not rest. Can we say it's a case of no rest for the wicked? Thank you, Musha. How are you? Modupe Ajifowo Baje. Geronimo Oluekemi. Good afternoon. July 4th is tomorrow. Akupalemu. 250 years. Yemi Akinwale said, I'm loving the nose piercing. I'm scared at 50 plus. I should go and do it. Go and do it. It's not so bad. But just make sure you use the right earring. I mean, the right jewel for it. I've had it since. Then I removed it last year, towards the end of last year, when I don't get myself. Then I'm getting my groove back. So I went to do it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Laura, how are you? Good afternoon. Olubusola mi, Shalafia. Nibola Adeyemi, welcome. Go and do it. Do what makes you. We only live once, so we only live once. And 50. How many years remain? Enjoy the rest of. Look. You see, let me tell you one thing. Whatever you feel like doing today, please do it. Please, whatever you feel you want to do today for you, to make you happy, that you long to do and you want to do, please, I will say do it. I know why I'm telling you this. Maybe one day. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, let me click a like. Patient, join me. Help me to click like as you are joining me. Siri, please, if you are still here, help me to share the link on Facebook. Please. It will stop. Reality. The Aduni show. Anything that makes you good, do it. Just do it, oh. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, oh. You may not buy, you may be alive, and some things will not let you do it again. If you feel like doing something for yourself now, go and do it. You want to travel? Travel. You want to eat something good? Eat it. You want to buy something, clothes, especially at this our age, 50 upwards. You see a cloth you like, buy it. Buy it, oh. If na car, you can afford it, buy it. That holiday you've been postponing, go and enjoy it. I'm telling you, I know what I'm telling you. All right, so I think we can start now. 195 people. How many likes do we have online? How many likes? How many likes? Let me see how many likes. 21 likes. And we have 178 people watching. 178 watching and 21 likes. Kilo day. You don't like what I'm doing, eh? Oh yeah, make a kuku de wakagu. 21 likes. Oh yeah, now. Can you please put a like? No, we are even 229 now. 30 likes. Oh yeah, increase it. 10 more, then we start. And as you are coming in, I know nobody everybody go like. But as you come in, if you like what we do here, please, that like is needed. If you like what we are doing here, because we are teaching ourselves here. You don't have to like me. Don't look at the messenger. Look at the message. You liked already. Daniel. Isieni. Oh, Timeyi. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, user. User UQ. Thank you. Hey, Bright Famous TV. Thank you so much. The likes are not enough. Help me tell them. Oh. Yemi Akinwale, ẹ bá ń sọ fún wọn o. They are still stingy. You are stingy. I don't ask you for super chats. I know they say, pop up the money gun. Pop up the money gun. Like, that's all I'm asking you guys. The super chats, people who love me give me super chats. And it doesn't mean if you don't give me super chats, you don't love me. That like is very important. So if you like what we are doing here, help me increase the like. All right, guys, let us start. Ẹ jẹ́ a fi like sílẹ̀. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, every one of you. And I say thank you for joining me. My name is Aunty Aduni. If you are just seeing my face, on this channel, we talk on training issues, family issues, religion, and anything, relationship, whatever we know we can benefit from, we talk on here. And please, I want to appeal to you. Please kindly be polite in your conversation and do not spam the comment section, okay, by repeating yourself. And please, I don't want wahala. Emma Jao, okay? Emma Jao. Thank you, pretty me. Thank you so much. Emma Jao, make no fight too. So on this channel, we talk on reality. We are not religious, okay? So some things we will talk here, it will shock you, all right? Because it's reality. It is not based on religion. So good afternoon. I woke up this morning to see this story online. And because I've treated the story before, I said, this story has not ended. What story? Story of late Ambassador Demola Seriki. Ambassador Demola Seriki is the man you are looking in the middle of the picture. And there is trouble between the last wife, who is in white, her name is Sholakpe, and the woman who is on the right, wearing blue gele, her name is Wusilat Okoya. She happens to be this sister to Razak Okoya, that is the popular billionaire that Shadi Okoya is married to. This is the man's junior sister. So this junior sister was married to Demola Seriki at a point. I think they separated. After their separation, the man became an ambassador, got married to Sholakpe. Then, according to what we saw online, they said they were separated at a point. Then she came back again into the man's life, and the man accepted her when she came back. Now, I think that was towards last year, Sholakpe, who happens to be the woman in white, cried out and said they've locked her out of the burial ground of her husband. Say they no let her enter the burial ground of her husband. You are welcome, o. Uluwa, Ifa Uluwa. Abi, I hope I got your Diana. I hope I got your name well. Ojo ti balance it on. So the woman cried out, Sholakpe cried out and said they locked her out of her husband's burial ground, that she cannot access the place again, that it was this woman that did it, and that is Wusila. After locking, she kept the key So she didn't have access to the place. She cried out then. Now, another story don't come out. She don't cry out again. Say, Wasila carry and go court. You see polygamy wahala. See polygamy wahala. Polygamy is beautiful in some houses. If a polygamy is peaceful, the man must have done his due diligence. If polygamy no peaceful, Naim be say the man that is in charge in the house don't cause some confusion inside that house. Coupled with the fact that if one or two of the women come be wahala women, Naim be say the man, both the man while alive. Thank you for that person who said in polygamy, man no dey get peace. When they die, sef, they no go still get peace. When a man do polygamy, he doesn't do it right. He's supposed to enjoy it too, okay? But he no go enjoy the polygamy. Now, this Wasila, from information, they said after Seriki, even before Seriki, she be get one husband. After Seriki, she get another one before she come back. And she has children from those family too, from those men too, according to information. But she's the one in charge. Mind you, Demola Seriki has a first wife. Wasila is not the first wife, was not the first wife. The man is late now. Wasila was not the first wife. Wasila happens to be the second. The first wife's name, I think, is Remy. That woman used to live in America here with Demola Seriki during his early years. So I think Demola Seriki had a problem or something and was whether deported back to Nigeria or so. Please, if I get it wrong, I may get some information wrong. Deported back to Nigeria and he started living his life and he went into politics, and at the end of the day, I think at the point he was a minister before he became an ambassador, and he died as an ambassador in Nigeria, ambassador to Spain at a point. I think that was when he married the Sholakwe. Now, let us listen to what Sholakwe has come out to say. When I saw it, I say, which wahala be this one again? Something, let's listen first. Where is that video? All right, let's listen to Sholakwe, the accusation she has for the senior wife, who happens to be Wasila. Wetin she say Wasila do? Let's listen.
Today, I'm just looking at it. You get people that actually assault other people, trying to use judiciary on matters that we'll see. I'm one with him. I call my late husband Ademola Razak Seriki. I call you into this matter. I have kept quiet. I have come again with my children. The gifts to your vault, they take. In absence of your death, not in absence, in your death, they mimicked you. On the flight, in many places. Everything that will cause problem, people told me to let them be. Today, I received a court letter by Wasila Okoyat that I should come and apologize to her for a vehicle that you did not give her, that she took with all other cars, stating that first come, first serve. That is whoever gets the keys, grabs the keys. I have evidence. of everything I say. And now she's been saying court. Now that she wants to go to court because she does not want anybody near your property because she's occupying one of the houses there. So she wants to take all the houses in our property. I speak to you today because I know that she wants to work with judges that she feels that God will give them permission to act in her favor. But you labored for those properties, but yet I let it go. I did a video in December and said I let everything go. I'm in my house, they call me. That now she's saying that she wants to go to court. Demola Seriki, they're your property. These are your children. Is this how you want them to be bullying them? The child that Bisola had, I didn't even know who he was. So my husband's campaign pictures were on the hillocks. So I went. So that's when, if Osila is the owner of your property, let her be. If she's not, and she's taking me to court, yet all the heirlooms that belong to my children, their school fees and everything that belongs to them, her and your first wife that is down the road there, that's over there, they didn't give me 1 naira towards anything you left for my children. If that is your wish, let it be. I have come to put the matter before you because I have left them. But now she's telling me she wants me to come to court for taking what belongs to me, my children, for taking a vehicle that was not handed over to her in any process. She changed it into her name 2 years after your death. It is on the papers. It is in the records, in the vehicle, in where you go and change registration for vehicles. Anybody that supports her to do injustice, any judge that uses a lacuna or anything to cause injustice, to allow somebody that Aunty Fulayo, the day when Anne and Remy were fighting, and they called you, that look, that Wasila wants to take all your property. And you said that Wasila said her brother has given her 10 properties and her children. That what would she want your property for? I was there. You were having the conversation with Aunty Fulayo that she gave everyone one of her he gave everyone one of her children. So if her brother gave everyone one of her children, why is she fighting over properties all over the world? Why is she fighting over? Why is she happy that she ate my children's school fees? Heirlooms you gave these children. Even the documents, she's hidden it. That Wasila has turned it into her car for the child that Bisola had. I didn't even know who he was. So my husband's campaign pictures were on the hillocks. So I went. So that's when I saw his picture and I asked I saw a boy and I said, he was then I said, who's he? He goes, I said, you know who I am? He goes, this is grandfather's car. I said, and Junior was there. I said, do you know who Junior is? He goes, he doesn't know that it's his own grandfather. I said, but you know Junior. Does he not look like the person, this thing? Meaning that you knew us, we didn't know you were. Then Junior goes, this is the boy that's been insulting him and bullying him in school. I said, this boy bullying you? No problem. I now said to the driver, I said, please call his grandmother. I want to see his grandmother. I sat in the car. Then the driver said, was pulling me. I said, why are you pulling me out? I said, this is my husband's car. It's not Wasila's car now. Wasila around motor here now. The lost Wasila around now. To the point that you now use your connections and said, oh yeah, they should get up.
Sorry. And your comment is somebody said, is she on the phone? Please, is she on the phone with Demolani? Timeli. Is it because she was knocking the door? Coco. Nice you. Is she on the phone with Demolani? You are not nice at all. Fuji House of Commotion be Fuji House of Commotion. Let's continue. Somebody says she's creating content in you. Hey, look, Payo. She's on phone with Demola Bibawo.
In between that, I saw the documents of the car. I said, this car, and that's where I saw. Records don't change unless people in Lagos State want to help you to change it. You change that car into your name about 2 years after my husband's death. Yeah, that is what you now presented in court. A Hilux. After you have taken 2 Range Rovers, Usila, I call you by your name because you're a Shevi Agbalagba. And you see what check out my bone, you see your court, me. And so I'm more hit more found more life as Moko for your court, me. Tony, I see them more. You now said you are married to Demola Seriki. Demola is here. You forgot that you married 2 men after you left Demola. Ashiri Lofeko. The second one, you have not divorced him after Badamas, and you still went to go and apply for green cards to go to the house, to the property, where all of you, yourself and Remi's children, you're all collecting the rent. Because I hear they too are denying that they're not, which they are. You're all playing games. You can't pay more. Want to someone's school fees, so. You're doing it for, you remember that he had someone there or somebody here, this, that. Shall I tell you when he was alive? I want to tell you when he was alive. Even when he was alive. Can you, you're just using those ones to try and catch trips. Leave the children to themselves, they will find them, they will arrange themselves. You now, I now decided, oh yeah, let's go to Ikoyi, of which we went. We got there, we entered, because I knew that, because I have not gone there since my husband died. All of you thought, I want to show more here, they've done this, she doesn't know what she's, it's like, no. I know that what I have within me, what my value is more than that. But what is right is what is right. And I looked at it, I said, oh yeah, let's go. We got there. I said, I want to see Osila. Immediately you got the men. They should start beating Amani. I have it on record. I recorded the incidents. They were touching my daughter. I didn't say all this. And my son too, they were beating them too. It was a tenant. My husband's tenant that said never. She stood there and said, this is Oga's wife. People stop the nonsense. She told my children to go into her house and she said, Madam, fight for your children. Then you now came, the gate, that our car is blocking the gate. You want us to leave, this, that. You're not the only person that lives in that residence. And now saw one of the other tenants, my husband's tenants, which you, Aunty Remi's children, are collecting, Biola, you are collecting the rent from. I said, excuse me, this is what's happening. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not causing any inconvenience, They said, go ahead. They had young children and they said, we can see where you're coming from. You now claim that you call police because you are fighting for them. Police came. Bisola announced came that they should arrest me. I said, Bisola, from where? Up there, Bisola's child was laughing at my children and recording with his phone and making fun of them. You call the police. You call people to even tow our car. I said, that's very good. I said, I want them to tow it. When they tow it, I'll go public. I've had enough of your crap. Then, the same boy went, then, said to them that, your son, they assaulted him. So when the lady came, I said, this is a family matter. First and foremost, it's not a one-person residence. If it's one person living in there, one person occupier, you can say, okay, that this person is in there, they have right of occupancy. Several people are there. It doesn't belong to one person. So that person cannot take a decision there because there are other people. The compound does not belong to Wasila. Then, you come several times, and she come and sign this. I should come sign this over to you, but you want to rechange the will and everything. And I said, I'm not changing anything. I'm not interested in all what you people are doing. Do the right thing. Or if not, I left it. Then, you now tell police that I should go with it. I said, come. Under Nigerian law, I know the law. I have not assaulted anybody. In fact, we were assaulted. We were assaulted. Then I now see that in your court thing, you wrote that they tore your grandchild. So you are teaching a small boy to lie that he is close.
Okay, somebody is asking a question. Wasila is the second wife. She's not even the first. Remi is the first. Then Sholape, is the third. Bisola is a child. Okay? Is one of the man's children. No, one of the man's children, or the children, first child of Wasila from another man, I guess. I hope I'm not wrong. Bisola is different. Bisola is a child, Sha. Is not one of the wives. They have 3 wives. Remi, who the man did not divorce before he married Wasila. Before he now married Sholape. Okay? So those are the 3 people. 3 wives. Remi, first wife. Wasila, second wife. Sholape, she, third wife. So any other names you hear mentioning are children and grandchildren.
One in school. Our school has cameras. Do you think that they can tear the clothes of a child in school? And everybody will allow it? Is that your only case? That you want to teach a small boy so he can get somebody else's father's thing? Calm down. Even if he gets it, that is the truth. The next day, the same boy that you claim that they tore his clothes went to meet my children in front of other students. That you see, they came, that policemen and gunmen threw my children out of their father's house. Evidence. So anybody that is supporting you where you are, I've confirmed what you are meant to hand over. Yourself and Aunty Remi, both of you. And then Nigeria to change. So many things. In December, I said, I've had it, I've moved forward. You're now telling me you want me to come to court. That I should pay you 50 million fine. Or if not, I should write you an apology letter. That you have my children's heirlooms. Ojo Otieni. Have you just school fees one? Ojo saw you now got a blogger, Kudi, to insult my husband, your husband. That yes, that is close, you can dash it to anybody you want. That meant that polygamous, they're this, they're that. You didn't know that before. But now you're insulting him, but yes, you want to take property. That even these things you have no choice about, you dash it to anybody. That's here now. The one of my shape for my last grave, no. The fight is not my fight. And don't touch Henry. And then touch Henry. This is the person you are fighting. He has left you people, but you want to go again. He said, oh, he's close. You got Kudi to first mellow it, and you now started insulting him. And that whatever anybody takes, they should take it. And his things, what do you want it for? You can dash it to anybody. Same way you told me that you were just pretending you don't like him. He can hear. And that you can cook for anybody. Abby? He can hear. Good luck to you. God said this is what you want. You want us to go to court. Abby? No problem. Bring all your lawyers. Bring all your sons. Bring everything. I come with vengeance of God. And all my spirit guides. And all my helpers. And everything that God sent to protect me. I call them all now. They will come with me to court with you. Let's go there. Demola too. He will come. Since the day he died. Unless I'm not in town. Something happens. We have fried akara for him every Thursday. For his soul. And you that you made fun of him. That you're all laughing. Even talking about him gasping for his life. I had to even warn you that, why are you talking like this? That you could kill him for his time, that you were making fun of him. Yeah, better go along. Demola is a nice spirit, but nice spirits to have their own time. You have overdone it. You want us in court? You want to use muscle, power? Let's go there. God that created everybody, that says, leave them, don't go to court. Toba mu ẹ lọ, máa dúró tiẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń tiẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n tiẹ̀ dáadáa. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ sí ibi tó fẹ́ jábọ́. Torí long throat olè ní ẹ́, àgbàyà ní ẹ́. Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ a year after, wọ́n ní fún mi ní lẹ́tà àwọn ọmọ mi. Àwọn ọmọ age grandchildren yìí ni wọ́n. Ẹ fún mi ní nǹkan wọn náà.
All right, guys. Yes, ibi tá à ń lọ la dé yìí. Now, excuse me. Remi is late. The first wife. The first wife is late. But the children of the first wife are close to Wusila. I hope you are getting it now. Remi is late. And I think Bisola is most likely be one of the older children of Demola Seriki. Our own children are young. She has 2 kids. They are still in their teens. Okay? I think the first one is about 16, 17. Then the second one should be about 14 or so. So our own children are still young. She has only 2 kids for the man. Now, if you really look at what is going on, she is from a rich family too. She is Biscuit's daughter. How many of you know Biscuit? Biscuit that was once married to one rich Hausa man, Shaba. So her parents too, her mother too, no be small fry. Wosila is from a rich pedigree too, at least through her brother. Okay, she's the sister of Okoya, like I told you. Remi is the only one who struggled with this man when this man was nothing. That's the first wife for Remi. It was the first wife for Remi that struggled with this man from nothing to somebody. At least they were both in America here, struggling it together and everything before the man relocated or had problem and had to go back home to Nigeria. And from there, it was now when the man now got to Nigeria, it was the connection of Wosila. Through the connection of Wosila and the brother that Demola was able to make a name too by going into politics. Please, I hope I'm not making some mistake here. You know, because Wosila, everybody knows say Wosila are the popular. So this man married Wosila for connection. And along the line, I think they fell apart. And they came back again. And this man now married Sholakpe when he became ambassador. He now married Sholakpe. So I think it was when he married Sholakpe that Wosila came back. And when Wosila came back, the man, of course, they have children together, accepted him. Number one, Demola Seriki was a Muslim. And he can marry as many as 4 women according to Islam. So he has not done anything out of his religion. His religion permits him to have another wife. So I think he took Wosila back. Don't forget I said they fell apart and they came back again. So but by then Sholakpe was in the picture. And Sholakpe was more like the Alarede, what we call Alarede in Yoruba. More like the eye of the man at that time. This man passed away in 2022 as an ambassador. It's not easy to do a proko. So the man passed away. This is the man and Sholakpe, the woman that is talking. That's two of them when the man was alive. You see, so they were together towards the end of that man's life. So when the man now passed away, Alarede Gen Z wife, so when the man now passed away, of course, this one being the senior wife, As at then, the other wife was still alive. The first wife was still alive. The first wife passed away last year. But the first wife and this one, they kind of have some mutual relationship. So when the first wife now passed away, she took over. She's in charge now. She's more like the first wife. This one is trying, the woman, this Sholape is trying to insinuate that she has Wasila after the marriage of after Demola Seriki passed away, that she has other two husbands. That's a lie. Ibolo ti marry. Wasila cannot marry and people will know. But that's what she's trying to insinuate now. That after Demola, she married two other husbands. No. She married to one man, left that man, then came back to Demola. So as at the time Demola was to pass away, Demola was the husband of her life. It doesn't matter whether she left and came back. The man accepted her back. And they have children between them. The way she too has children. The way the first wife has children for the man too. Now, you came as a last wife. In as much as I agree, she has a right, her children's inheritance. You know, I don't think the man has a will. Somebody was asking, should the man no get will? Ni? I don't think say the man do will. If he do will, all they need to do is to go to court. And all this one, she's doing Demola mo pè ko jẹ́ mi. All those ones na story. She's knocking door. This social media will not help her. She should go to court. What is a lie? What a lie, full of drama. Nollywood in reality. She's still young. Why is she fighting for the dead? No, she's not fighting for the dead. She's fighting for the property of the dead. Knowing that this man is a polygamous man. Knowing that this man has other children. She's not the only one. The man no right will put for ground. So what was she expecting? She's expecting that because she was the one that was there when the man was going to pass away, she was going to take charge. No, you cannot. Some people, I'm expecting the mother of this lady to speak to her. Her mother is still alive and young, not that old. Her mother is one of those society women of those days, of the 80s, 90s. They were the one reigning. If you know Allen Avenue, her mother's shop used to be there, Biscuit Supermarket. That's the mother of Sholape. I would have expected her mother to call her, but hey, she's an adult. Her mother may say, you don't need this, and she will say, Mommy, Efimi Sile. So I want to excuse the mother. You are not poor as well. Ọmọ méjì no fi sílẹ̀ fún ẹ. She should go to court. This Kokoko, Demola mo pè é kó jẹ́ mi. You say Demola will come and fight the first self, the wife. Say wetin happen. If you are believing that, that's a lie. Demola is not fighting anybody. You can see she's even looking distressed. If you see her, she's now looking older. And she's a young lady. Ọmọ ekere ni baby me. Olobe egbe àwọn ye ìṣòro ogun. What were you expecting? Come máa wo ẹ kókó gbogbo ogun. Kó sọ di ti ẹnìkan. Or they should come and start begging you. Kan tó lè gba nǹkan. No, I want to take charge as the senior wife. That's the reality of polygamous. Except first wife tó bá rìn dín. If you are in the shoes of the first wife, if you are in the shoes of yes, I will put Wasila as the first wife now. If you are in the shoes of the first wife, you will do the same thing. Ẹ lọ sí court, come by, you divide the property. But Demola no do well. Why did he not manage his own before he waka? How many men, especially, you see, this is why all these ladies too, where they shook eye for a man wey don't get wife for house. Some people are saying there was no wife with Demola when she married him. Either there was a wife with Demola or there was no wife. The bottom line was that Demola had other children grown up before she came in. Demola had children that were grown up before she came in. Àwọn yẹn ńkọ́, don't they have rights? If Wasila is not fighting for the property, the children can fight for their father's property too. Look at the case of this man, Ajayi Kinikan. Ajayi, Ellen Ajayi, that we just discussed. If not for that first wife's children, the second wife, Toje Kini, would have messed up the first wife as if she has no right in that family. Olosile tomo ti dàgbà, that the children are already grown up. You are not the only wife tó fẹ́. There is no will. The man did not write any will down. Ajayi Crowder. You are not the only wife. There are other wives. Wọn ò bá lọ́kàn padà wá, they are still considered wife. Demola accepted Wasila back by himself. Kò lóun ò bá Wasila ṣe mọ́. Ó fẹ́ padà while you are married to him. That is meant for you. Ó rò pé because you came back, he married you, he will not still go for the other women. This is where we women, we don't face reality. The mother of his children, he allowed her back into his life while he was alive, not when he was dead. Kì í ṣe pé Demola kú ló wá padà wá that he wants to come and take control. Demola was alive when she came back. Demola accepted him. Accepted her. Demola embraced her. Ìwọ tó jẹ́ ìyàwó kékeré, as at then, ní boldness àti sọ wípé as it is Thank you, Maria. She has been fighting 12 Pretty Me even before this court issue. She has been fighting. Not fighting physically, she has been dragging this Wasila. The video, I can't find it out. I can't look for it now because she has so many videos. She always do content on Instagram. That's why some people think she's doing content. I know her children have a right as well too. But the best way to handle it is to go to court. Now, if you listen to her, she was calling Wasila Ole. That's a defamation. Kini Wasila G. She only compound issues for herself. What did Wasila steal? Did she steal anything? For the fact that somebody wants to use a car, you can hear when she says somebody wants to use a car, she wants to be in control. She can't be in control of the man's property. This is not a matter of being biased. This is not a matter of being Kalin said, let us remain unbiased. In the video you played, I hear her asking for her children's inheritance only. Nobody is saying, I said it as well, that definitely she's asking for her children's inheritance. But there is no will as it is. The man did not leave a will. So if she's asking for inheritance, is it on social media she will get the inheritance? If she keeps dragging the woman has a right to take her to court. Let her go to court. Lagos State have a way of trashing all these things between families. This is the problem men live. You that you are going into polygamy, you better do your due diligence as you are going. We know the thinking of us women. Let's not be biased too as a woman. When you are in the shoes of the senior wives, and one woman came when your husband is already made, if you have the opportunity, you will tell her she cannot come and chop where she did not sow. You cannot come and chop where you did not sow. Now, so it be. I hope you are a woman talking too. If you are the senior wife too, the woman that is even supposed to be in charge, the first wife. But the first wife died last year. Before her death, she was close to the senior wife, and that was why the child of the senior wife, the firstborn of Demola and Wasila, are the one working together. If I should have looked for that video so that I can play it. Let her go to court. Is this school fees she cannot pay? What if Demola does not leave anything? She couldn't survive me. But let's assume, okay, she's asking for her children's inheritance. Ile, moto, or what? She said they sold 2 Range Rover. How did those things get into their care? Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa jẹ. Don't let's deceive ourselves. When you find yourself in polygamy, whatever you see in your care, you go carry am. Whatever you find in your care, you will carry it. Whatever is in your care. This is a man who did not write a will. This is a man that did not say this should go to so person. This should go to so person. That one should go to so person. He just buy without arranging anything. Now, waiting anybody feel grab, then go grab. If you are in that shoes too as a woman, that's what you will do. As long as you have children for that man. Even the one wey no get children, if that one kpai, if the man kpai while she's there, whatever she can grab too, she self go grab am. So she now saying, she now saying they sold Range Rover. That means the Range Rover was in their care. The other women, they've not come out to talk. She's the only one talking. What if the other ones now come out to say, so things are in your care? Where are they? Remember, she was the one with the man in Spain. Don't forget. She was the one that was with this man towards his end of life. Kilamo tó wà ní ìkí àti ẹ̀ náà. Àbọ̀ nǹkan lọ jókòó, she just went to sit with the man. A man that has children before, has other wives. She just went to sit and went to sleep. Say, this man love me, nothing dey ṣẹlẹ̀. Then she call, now she look for trouble. You better shine your eyes. Shine your eyes and shine your nose if you want to be a second wife or third wife. Oloshe third wife, Oloshe second wife, you now went to sleep. The man now pay finish. I want my children's inheritance. I want your children's inheritance. Aunty Aduni, Demola left will, but they did not allow them read the will. She can go to court. Kó lọ sí court. Wòsílà kọ́ ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ o. Lady ni ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ o towards the end of life o. Kò ṣe Wòsílà o. Kò ṣe Wòsílà ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ. Lady ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ. Ṣé bóun ló fẹ́ last tán jọ ń káàkiri. Òun àti ẹnìjọ́ wà ní Spain. Gbogbo picture video yẹn wà nínú lórí Instagram now. Wòsílà ló wà in Spain àbí Ṣọlápé. Wòsílà ló wà ní kíní àbí Ṣọlápé. Okay, somebody said there is a will. If there is a will, they should go to court so that they can read the will. Wòsílà was the one in court in Spain. With him. But no wonder. So that was why Wòsílà was able to. Because I was wondering, if you are the last wife, the man was with you, what were you looking? Tí gbogbo nǹkan fi bọ́ sọ́wọ́ Wòsílà. Okay, thank you, Oluwaseun. Somebody said Sholape was. Another person say, okay, let us assume Wòsílà was the one. About 2 people said Wòsílà ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Me, I thought it was she was the one with him towards his end of life. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Wòsílà ló wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ towards end of life. Ṣọlápé ti lose out nìyẹn. To me, but they can go to court. Ìjà yẹn á le. They should go to court. Kàn lọ sí court. Adéṣọlá, mo ti agree. Okay, because she wanted to raise her kids in Nigeria. Baba error, no wonder. So that means everything is in the care of Wosila. Baba error. So she left the man. Wosila went there to go and stay. More. Carlene, I've agreed. I've said whatever information I get wrong, you can correct me. Okay? I don't claim to know everything. It's when we talk like this, we get information too. So I don't claim to know anything. That's why I said whatever you know I get wrong, please correct me. So we can know why everything is the way it is. So it now explains why Wosila is in charge. So ariwo ló ń pa. So that means while that man was sick, it was Wosila taking care of him. Aunty, Islam has a sharing formula of the man's assets. Is it not Oreo? Idigi, they do Idigi, Sidigi. But are you sure they really implement it? They don't implement it in Nigeria. Remember, this is not North, maybe Sharia. We are not in the North. They are in the West. How many times have you heard them implementing it? Because what I know is that they will say, Idigi, Sidigi. What I even heard is that Muslims don't make a will. They say it's a haram for Muslims to make a will. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Aye. He should go to court, to me. All this noise all the time and the rest. But nobody expect that somebody like Demola Seriki, as learned as he was. You see how this man mess up things. You see how, while they are alive, you people that go to marry and go and do third wife because the man has money, you will go and do third wife. You think the men are stupid? Many of them, instead of to arrange things very well, they will not arrange it. They will just go. Explain Idigi. Idigi means if it is 4 wives, the properties will be divided between the 4 wives. That is Idigi. I don't know if that is applicable to, that's what Islam do too. You know, Idigi, that means if there's 4 wives, all the properties will be divided equally between the 4 wives. If there are 5, the same 4, okay, 4, maximum of 4. If there are 2, it will be divided between the 2, not minding how many children each has. And this is where problem always come from. If one has about 5 children, the other one has 2, and the one now want to divide the property into 2, you know it will not balance. That is why most times they always have problem. So the best thing is always to do a will. Is always to do a will and say this property goes to Lagbaja, this one goes to Lagbaja, this one goes to this one goes to this. Okay, somebody said, Kalin said, nobody is allowed to lose out in Islam. In fact, only the girls are at a disadvantage for inheritance. The boys get equal shares of 80%. The 20% is shared between all girls. Shenro Joro. This is what I say when I say religion doesn't favor women. Can you hear that? Can you hear how they share the property? 80% will go to the boys and 20% to the girls. Unfortunately for Sholape, the children don't need DNA. If you see our children, they are carbon copy of this man. You would think they divide this man into 2. Yes, she's asking for an inheritance. I'm not taking that from her, but she should go to court. She should go to court. The last time, and I'm sure they've not given her the key. The last time she said they did not allow her to go to the burial ground. So that is why you could see her by the door of the something knocking and say, Demola Tilo. Demola has gone and he has left you people with the problem. Now you see, SMFA, Demola worked so hard for all these assets that he has. He's not alive. he has gone. Ẹ jẹ́ má para yín lórí property. You better don't pay yourself on property. You better don't pay yourself. There are many people that this is what I don't like about polygamy. I don't like it about polygamy. I have seen a polygamous home in the process of fighting for property. Now so almost all the children pie finish. Now so they begin pie each other's children. You go just hear say that one don't pie. You go hear say that one sick. Before you know, they say pie. Person will get the property. They don't bury him since 4 years. He go don't chop finish where he did. Then Wasila too should behave like an adult. Wasila is much older than this lady. She has 2 kids for the man. Except the will is not favoring Wasila. That is why she's grabbing as much as she wants to grab. And she has the connection. She has the connection. She knows people very well. All of them. Then we are talking about the first wife too. The first wife who truly was there from the beginning when the man was nobody. That one don't go. Of course, she left children behind. And those ones too, they have a right to their father's property too. So what are we going to do? He died it will be 4 years in December. That's 3 years plus, 3.5 years now. He died in 2022, 23, 24, 25. It will be 4 years in December. The first wife is not alive again too. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì wá ń para yín. Ẹni rí nǹkan rẹ̀ tó fẹ́ kú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Owó ẹni tó ti sọnù ńkọ́. Even that first wife, according to information, they say the woman no even enjoy the husband the way she was supposed to. Because the woman had to stay with her children here in America while Demola went back to Nigeria. She was doing it all alone. So if they ask me, gangan, she's even the one. But she's late. If they ask me, àwọn yẹn gangan no deserve nǹkan jù. Not even these two who came along the line. Not these two that wants to pie themselves. Lórí ogún ológun. Now, she mentioned, this lady, Sholape mentioned something. She said the children from her other marriage are also fighting her. That was when she was asking, does it mean the man you have other children for? Does it mean that man does not have anything, does not have an inheritance for their own children? That you are bringing them to come and inherit the mother's property? Ọkùnrin, obìnrin. The moment you are marrying, even if it is one child, this is the importance of will and executing it. But when there is polygamy, even if the man writes will, there is always problem. Once it's polygamy, let the man write will, they will always fight. If you ask me, the children of the first wife are not leading the family well, most especially his first son. Yes, you got political connection through Wasila. You guess that's what she's fighting for. Even at that, yeah, we should be fair in all we do. To me, we should be fair in all we do. Except maybe the will is not favoring either of them, no changer. But what they should think of, what did they bring into the world? What are they going to go with? Maybe somebody is trying to be greedy in all of this, or wants more in all of this. The way they are messing, unfortunately, a man will think he has built a good life. He will go finish. They will be, look at, for almost 4 years. The man never rests in peace. Almost every year, there must be something about him. Almost every year, there must be an issue. Almost every year. No mache koko demola bosita. Demola, you cannot sleep. Oh, you are not sleeping yet. Don't sleep yet. I mean, didn't you see what the wife said? The widow said. He said, Demola, you cannot sleep. You have to come. You have to stand up. Stand up, Unibo. Wosila left the man and came back. It doesn't matter. The man accepted her back. The fact she left, she came back, the man embraced her back. It's not her fault. We can't blame her for that. The man decided to embrace her back. So it's on the man. And I just add now, I thought it was Sholakwe that was with him because it was Sholakwe I was always seeing in the video with her, with the man. They said it was Wosila that was there during the end of the time of the man. And with the caliber of this man while he was alive, an ambassador Kotumole Tokotolo. And they said he was sick at a point. He was sick for a while. So maybe he must have known kini ile jasiku. Mo. Accepting Wosila back is not a big deal to me. That's his own prerogative. He has a reason why he accepted her back. If Wosila was not useful in his life, he will not. His relationship with Wosila, even from one set, has been transactional thing. Nothing goes for nothing, official. He connected with Wosila because Wosila was highly connected through Okoya. Was the reason to fulfill Wosila. Wosila was married before he met her. So that could be the reason for real why Wosila is like, where are you coming from? When he was struggling, where were you? When he had nothing, where were you? Maybe that's the reason. But that's not enough reason. If the man truly has a will, it's not enough reason for Wosila too to sit on everything and be controlling everything as if she's the only wife. Our first children, what is going on with them? Is she fair to them too? Or those ones just decide to keep off? Be somebody that said the children from the first family, first wife, are not trying. What do you want them to do? Is it everybody that wants to fight for property? No. If they are doing well, they won't bother themselves. Do you want to know people? Most times, people who fight for properties, there are people who are greedy. I'm not talking about Sholakwe now, because our children are still young. They still have a long way to go. So I'm not talking about them. But I'm talking about grown-up people. The children from the first wife are grown up. I think they grew up here. Maybe they are doing well. And they don't want Wahala. But she mentioned one of them during the first video she did. She mentioned one of them that one of them are teaming up. They are teaming up with Wosila to fight her. Why is all this Wahala? The person that worked for the thing has gone. Tunijeko Simi. If you guys truly love the man, you won't allow all these things to be coming into social media. Ní jẹ́ kí gbogbo ìdọ̀tí kó máa rẹ́ memory ẹ̀. Go to court. Kò síbi tí wàhálà ò sí. Ó kọ̀ yàtọ̀ síra wọn ni. No, I'm not talking about that Bisola. The first video she did, when she said she was locked out. I'm not talking about the Bisola she mentioned. And the Bisola she mentioned was the daughter from Wosila's previous marriage. Yes, he did. Wosila's connection helped him. But even at that, let's say, yes, she did. But that is the thinking of an average woman. We all know that. An average woman who is the one that was there while you were building, we always feel they have entitlement to your things than the rest. Oh, normal. It's normal. At what point did she meet Demola? When it was already made, which is always the situation of most last wife. When that man will have already been made, build his empire, fully financially stable, you will now come into the life. If you look at most times, last wife, I said it in the last show I did about something like this. I say most last wives, they lose out. They lose out in the sense that the money will have been already made when they will come. When they will come. And when they come, they will not know that whatever they chop while the man is alive is likely what they will get. Now, somebody said this Sholape is a lawyer. Tí wọ́n bá gba rent, yes, they have a right to collect rent. She said, somebody said Sholape also mentioned the children of the first wife already started collecting rent on the Ikoyi house. They have a right. It's their father's house. They have a right. Ṣé òun ló bá bàbá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ni? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ mú láti ibẹ̀. Is she going to tell us pé nothing is in her own care at all? I'm not saying she can't fight for the kini of àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, but she should go to court. It's a lesson for people who marry a man that is already made with another woman, and that woman is still in that man's life, one way or the other. Either she meets somebody at home. I said it when I started. Either she meets somebody at home or she doesn't meet somebody at home. Man yìí ti ní àwọn ọmọ rẹpẹtẹ sílẹ̀ tán ti dàgbà. Tán dàgbà gan. Kò lè easy bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. You come as the last wife. Man yẹn nínú ẹ̀ ò tún did not arrange things kó tó lọ. It is what you can collect while he's alive. Ló collect. It's always the case. You will fight tire. Let them go to court. Kí court yanjú ẹ̀. Let them go to court. I would have loved the situation, but the way they do Ellen Press case. Ellen Press case, what they said was that the man said 30% of his property should go to the first wife. The remaining property, they should share it between all the children. Bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. Ẹni tó wà ńbẹ̀ tí man yẹn ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan. Tó bá dìde tó tán jọ gbéra wọn dìde. After all, he didn't leave the first wife too when he was alive. He didn't divorce the first wife. Kò lóhùn ò fẹ́ mọ́. Wọn kàn jọ gbé pọ̀ ni. So 3 women ló wà ní life ẹ̀ when he was to go. And he has children from these other women. I don't know how many children he has from those women. From the first wife, from Wosila. But we know she has 2 kids. Now she's talking about àwọn ọmọ yín ti kàwé tán blah 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 blah. Ṣó mọ̀ bóyá Seriki ló rán wọn ní school, especially the first wife. That the children school here in America. Tán bá kàwé tán kọ́, does it mean they don't have rights? She's not saying the right thing. Ìjà tó ń jà kò jà dáadáa the right way. That's what I'm saying here. And she's supposed to know better as a lawyer. Okay? Somebody said, thank you, Aduni. First wife, 4 children. How many children ni Wosila ní fún? Thank you so much, Aduni. So, Osi said, why women know they die for husband to share their property? It's only men that normally die. Why? Abi? She's saying they are done with school. If they are done with school, they don't have right to their father's property. They still have right to their father's property. Tọ́n bá gba owó ẹ̀ wọ́n gbà náà nìyẹn. Ibi kan náà ṣàmà san rent sí. Where were they paying the rent before? Who was collecting the rent while he was alive? Lọ sí courts. Social media is not the courts. And you should know better. Mr. Wall say women know they get property. Oh. Women. And you are right. Women know they get property like that because it's, the property is even supposed to be for husband and wife. It's just because of the way our own system is. Here, this is one of the reasons why bigamy is not allowed. When you do legal marriage. With legal marriage, even if you have divorced the man, if the first wife have divorced the man, but every country have different law. So we can't apply the law of America to the law of Nigeria. If you divorce a woman and you marry another woman, it is that new woman that will inherit all of your property. But it is not so in our own society. It is not so. They still consider the children. They will consider all the women, except it's not linked to them again. But this man, as at his death, was married to 3 women. 3 women, not only Sholape, not only Wosila. Now, what is going on between Sholape and Wosila is power tussle. That is what is going on between them. Women don't show their property. Even if they have 10 times, they will act like they don't have. Most times, women don't have as much as men has. Because if you look at our society, we allow our men to shine than us. Very few you will see where a woman is making it more than the man. And, most women, they just trust their husband to take charge and take control. They allow them be like, you are in charge. They believe you are doing the right thing. We believe you are doing the right thing. We believe what you are doing is for every one of us. That is where we make mistakes as women. We go to sleep while the man is making success. And the success is making, before we know it, it's not only us. Other women will be there, but they will not speak until they go. I told you of a situation of a man. This man, they sleep for outside. But when he died, they found out this man had 4 children from one woman. 4 children. It was on the day of burial, the woman at home got to know when they brought the children in. The man was a custom officer. It was on the day of burial. The second wife walked in with his 4 children. And family know. Now the wife waited for house. No. Because family, they follow the man. Now them, they name the children. Women, most times, we relax. And, not only because we want to relax, our men, when you try to, they will be like you are in competition with them. And there won't be peace in the house. We know that. An average Nigerian man wants to be at the top, financially and otherwise. If you now want to be at par with them as a woman, just be ready for wahala. An average Nigerian man, they want to be there. They want to be the one in charge. They want to be the one, So most times they are the one. But when they go, it's when we will know that we are not only the one. Why they go first, we don't know. Men take a lot of risk than women. So it's during when they now buy that the woman will now get to know, God help you if your children are still young, and you now find out that one house, so where the man live, say no be only you go chop am, say no be only your children. If your children come still small, you have to train them through school. Not as if rent is even coming from the house. Now the house where be say all of you they live. They now say they have to sell the house to divide the money between you and the other woman. Family will be the one to come and do, because when men know say they don't do that kind of thing, they know they do will. If they know say they scatter ground, most men who scatter ground know they do will. They will purposely leave it open. And sitting back la no more. Only very sensible. Most, I won't say, I would say sensible. Only very few ones that are sensible will know, I have wife here, I have wife here. Even though they don't know each other, they will put things in order. Because if not, this is what will be happening. One wife will be coming to your burial ground with children all the time. Traumatizing. What I think Sholape is even doing is not good for her children. To me, from my own observation, she's not helping her children. On traumatize àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ yẹn. On traumatize wọn, especially that boy, by taking them to the burial ground all the time. Kí ni àwọn ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ṣe ní burial ground? Why is she always taking those children to the burial ground? For what? To come and do what? To evoke sympathy? To make people start saying, oh my, she doesn't need it. She's not looking at the mental health of her children. Show you were okay. Is she still okay? The way she's carrying on? Taking those children to burial ground all the time to go and be crying? Is she helping those children? Lori kini àti kini. Somebody that the husband doesn't leave anything for. One ṣe ilé ayé wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wọn. How much does she has money? Ogun wèrè wo ló ń jà fún tí ò lọ sinmi síbì kan? Ogun ranu wo ló ń jà fún? Ṣógun ló fẹ́ Démọ́lá Sẹ́ríkì fún ni? Did she marry him because of inheritance? After all, she has her money too. She's rich. She's doing good. Why don't you go and give herself peace of mind and allow her children to grow up healthy, mentally? She's torturing those children. Ma kó wọn lọ sí burial ground all the time. They were there. Let me play it again. Those children were there with her in that burial ground. Ẹ wo wọn àtàwọn ọmọ yẹn burial ground yẹn. The last time she was there, she took those children to burial ground, the same thing. They were even still a bit younger than today. She took them to the burial ground, saying, see, they did not allow us to enter. They have locked the door of the burial ground. They say we should not come here, blah, 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 blah. Kí ló ń lọ ṣe burial ground lójoojúmọ́? It's not good for your mental health. It's a journey I've walked through. It's not good for your mental health to be going to burial ground every Thursday, like you said. Kí ló ń wá lọ burial ground? Kí ló gbé síbẹ̀? Kí ló pamọ́ síbẹ̀? Is she still okay? People who love her should draw her close. Ṣé rí tó lọ ń kanlẹ̀kùn burial ground? Ṣé rí tó lọ ń kanlẹ̀kùn burial ground tó dàbí ya 60? This is a lady that should be in her late 30s or early 40s. Are you trying to prove that by going to the burial ground, you love him more than the others? You might love him more than the others, is possible, because ìwọ la yòǹgbà tó ṣe kínní. But are we even sure pé gbogbo yín lẹ love man yìí? Are we sure it's all of you that love this man? I know, mo ti mention Binta Shaba. Sholape is 52. She's in her 50s too. Okay. Òun náà ń ṣọmọdé ń gbà yẹn. Ó kàn only fine face, very pretty woman. She will stop torturing our children, jere. Na lọ sí burial ground gbogbo ìgbà. For the fact that you are going to the burial ground all the time is enough for them to lock the burial ground. Is enough reason. Call lock the burial ground. Kí ló ń lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀? What did you put there? What are you going to do there? Wàá wá gbá àwọn ọmọ lọ. Àtúntì dé o, you carry a chair, well, jókòó síbẹ̀. You know, it's not good for them, for their mental health. She's in her early 50s too. Okay, I was thinking she was in the... Okay, because she's very pretty. I took her to be a young lady.
To go to court. Because she does not want anybody near your property. Because she's occupying one of the houses there. So she wants to take all the houses in our property. I speak to you today because I know that she wants to work with.
She's not even coherent. She's mixing everything up. She should take care of herself. If they want to go with the property, let them go with it, or she goes to court and have rest of mind.
Judges that she feels that God will give them permission to act in her favor. But you labored for those properties. But yet I let it go. I did a video in December and said I let everything go. I'm in my house, they call me. That now she's saying that she wants to go to court. Demola Seriki, they're your property. These are your children.
Sherry àwọn ọmọ. Sherry tó sọ àwọn ọmọ darúgbó. Can you see how she turned her children to old women? Old man and old woman. Lórí property. Can you see how she turned her children? Let me put that thing back a little bit. Tó sọ àwọn ọmọ darúgbó. These are your children, no?
Give them permission to act in her favor. But you labored for those properties. But yet I let it go. I did a video in December and said I let everything go. I'm in my house, they call me. That now she's saying that she wants to go to court. Demola Seriki, they're your property. These are your children. Is this how you want them to be bullying them?
Somebody should talk to this lady. I be this woman. They say she's in her 50s. Báwo náà ṣe bully wọn? How did they bully her? Bully the children? In fact, to me, ìwọ ló ń bully àwọn ọmọ ẹ. You are the one bullying your children. Take those children out of what is going on. Face it alone. Tó bá fẹ́ máa jà bẹ́ẹ̀. There are times we walk away. Kàn jẹ́ kàn máa nà tán. After all, you have your money. Èló làwọn ọmọ ẹ fẹ́ fi law school tó lè fi train wọn. 2 of them. She's not helping herself. Lórí kíni àti kíni. Now she's saying the man work for his property. Who gave him the connection to work for the property? Let's take it from there. When they were building all the fortune and everything, were you there? How old làwọn ọmọ ẹ? I think Bosem Demola Seriki in the 80s, in the early 90s. If they don't want to share it, walk away from all this nonsense. Kàn lọ jẹ́, kàn má jẹ́ tán. Ẹni tó lógún ti lọ. The person that met him while he was still very young, when he had nothing, yẹn náà ti tẹ̀lé lọ. Níbo náà ti ń bully àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀? Ṣé níbo ni? Ṣáwọn people iná ń bully wọn ni àbí ta ni? Tolu said, I thought she said earlier on in the video that her child were being bullied at school. Tọ́n bá bully àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ in school, òun ló gbá àwọn ọmọ síta tó ń rojọ́. All these children are on social media too. People will discuss. Let her go to court without dragging her children on social media. Maybe I missed that part.
The child that Bisola had, I didn't even know who he was. So my husband's campaign pictures were on the hillocks. So I went. So that's what. If Osila is the owner of your property, let her be. If she's not, and she's taking me to court, yet all the heirlooms that belong to my children, their school fees and everything that belongs to them, her and your first wife that is down the road there, that's over there, they didn't give me 1 naira towards anything you left for my children. If that is your wish, let it be. I have come to put the matter before you because I have left them. But now she's telling me she wants me to come to court for taking what belongs to me, my children, for taking a vehicle that was not handed over to her in any process. She changed it into her name 2 years after your death. It is on the papers. It is in the records. In the vehicle, in where you go and change registration for vehicles. Anybody that supports her to do injustice, any judge.
Now you see what I said, that when whoever is in a polygamous zone, whatever people's hand can touch. She said Mosela went to change the name of documents and all of that to her own name, because one money Yahweh, they know she's the wife. She's one of the wives. tó bá lọ ṣe, and because of the situation of Nigeria, the way Nigerian situation is, it's easy to do all those things. It is whatever your hand touches. You as the younger wife, while you were with this man, it is whatever you can chop, you should chop and put aside. Kíyà má bàjẹ́. But you even have money. There are some people that don't have anything. They will go and marry one man as a last wife, and the man will be just paying school fees, nothing for them. Orí wọn ò ní pépé. They should see as they can grab too. Wasila smart ni, unfortunately. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Pé is unfair, is a kini kan. That is what most women will do. I was the one there. I remember this day. We were here this. We were here that. We did this together. And they know that once the man pie, anything can happen. Wasila na street babe. Wasila na street babe. Kò ṣọmọ àná, ìgboro gidi ni. Now you go do Mr. and Mrs. with man wey don't get plenty wives. Now jamutere, pick your hole. Now be polygamous zone. Nǹkan tó bá kùn lẹ máa pín. Unfortunately. Nǹkan tó bá kùn, what is remain is what you are going to share. Unfortunately.
That uses a lacuna or anything to cause injustice. To allow somebody that Aunty Fulayo, the day when Anne and Remy were fighting, and they called you, that look, that Wasila wants to take all your property. And you said that Wasila said her brother has given her 10 properties and her children. That what would she want your property for? I was there. You were having the conversation with Aunty Fulayo that she gave everyone one of her he gave everyone one of her children. So if her brother gave everyone one of her children, why is she fighting over properties all over the world? Why is she fighting?
She said Wasila's brother, who happens to be Okoya, has given her some properties that she doesn't need the husband's property. I think this was said while the man was alive. Saying that now that the man is dead, why is she wanting more property? She wants more property because that is if she wants more properties. We don't really know what is going on because the woman has not spoken. You alone wants to be in charge. No. Two of you, until you agree, until you sit down, until courts, the laws sit down with you and arrange things, they cannot close their eyes and be looking at you too to be in charge. Unfortunately, ilé olórogún ọgbà wèrè ni. The property as it is does not belong to anybody for now. So anybody that can take, lo mama take. The earlier the better you go to court. If you had gone to court since that last time, maybe they will have placed some caveat emptor, whatever they call it in law. They will have placed it on all those property. Ojoko onwo, onwa sorry social media, taking your children to burial ground all the time. Now you are calling Demola Seriki. You are reporting Wasila to Demola Seriki to ti law. You are reporting, anyway, is your religious belief. You think you can report the living to the dead and the dead will rise and fight for you. You better go to court.
Why is she happy that she ate my children's school fees? Heirlooms you gave these children. Even the documents, she's hidden it. That Wasila has turned it into her car for the child that Bisola had. I didn't even know who he was. So my husband's campaign pictures were on the hillocks. So I went. So that's when I saw his picture and I asked I saw a boy and I said, who's he? He goes, I said, you know.
Sorry, we go to pause like that. Somebody said, sorry, I paused. Somebody said, let me not miss this comment. They said the Ikoyi property, Wasila owns the land, but the man built on it. The owner of the land owns whatever is built on it. Oto Majade, thank you, Jere. You came late in the night. Ó fẹ́ wá kó ẹrù àwọn tán ti wà látàárọ̀. Please make it make sense. Ẹ lọ sí court. Because the man might not even tell her the full story of everything. The man might not have even told her. The days that the Remi will say, oh yeah, take. Lọ́fẹ̀lẹ́ ìralẹ̀ yìí. The day that Wahala will say, let me go and get some money from my brother. Let me get some money from my brother and let's see what we can do with it. You were not there. You came when the man was made. Wọn ò ní máa wù ẹ́ kó wà in charge. Somebody should talk to this lady jere. Kó má ṣe rẹ̀ léṣe. He won't tell you the details. He will never tell you, I got some money from Wahala to do this. I got some money from Remi to do this. He will never tell you. The day Remi's Wasila's uncle, abi brother Denny, will connect her, will connect him. Oh yeah, ẹ lọ ṣe léyìí. And Wasila's brother will give them some millions. Tí ò ní gbà padà. Lọ wá bí jókòó sí kó má parẹ́ lórí ẹrù ẹlẹ́rù. Olówó tiẹ̀ náà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ mélòó ló wà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ méjì. Ṣó fẹ́ tọ́ ọmọ méjì tì ní. Your mother has connection, you have connection too.
I am. He goes, this is grandfather's car. I said, and Junior was there. I said, do you know who Junior is? He goes, he doesn't know that it's his own grandfather. I said, but you know Junior. Does he not look like the person, this thing? Meaning that you knew us, we didn't know you were. Then Junior goes, this is the boy that has been insulting him and bullying him in school. That, I said, yeah, no. I said, this boy bullying you? No problem. I now said to the driver, I said, please call his grandmother. I want to see his grandmother. I sat in the car. Then the driver said, was pulling me. I said, why are you pulling me out? I said, this is my husband's car. It's not Wasila's car now. Wasila around motor here now. The blocks Wasila around now. To the point that you now use your connections and said, oh yeah, they should get us out. In between that, I saw the documents of the car. I said, this car, and that's where I saw. Records don't change unless people in Lagos State want to help you to change it. You change that car into your name. Now, 2 years after my husband's death. Yeah, that is what you now presented in court. A Hilux. After you have taken 2 Range Rovers.
You see polygamous wahala. This is why some women, they can fight dating with polygamy. Now, she's complaining about cars. Tonta. Did Seriki tell you bó ṣe ra car? You are going into polygamy and you think you know everything that a man has built, that has been building. You now come, you think you know everything. I feel for her, don't get me wrong, go. And I'm not saying our children do not deserve to get something from the man's property. I'm not saying so. She's a lawyer. She knows the right thing to do. Go to court. Social media is not the court. You just decide you want to wash your dirty linen in the public. You just decide because people take Wahala. They hold her in high esteem because of the brother. Ó fẹ́ tú àṣírí ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí. That's what I think. If not, court ló yẹ kó lọ. Are you sure you know every story? Are you sure Demola Seriki told you the truth? The whole story behind his success and everything. Ọbẹ̀ dé ni wọ́n wá jẹ now. You came when the stew has been cooked. Wọ́n ti tẹ̀ bàtí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. You yourself, you are talking now. O ti ń ṣe bíi pé ìwọ gan ni matriarch family. You are not the matriarch of the family. After Remi is Wahala. Before you. You are talking about standing wrong from the car. You say, no, you cannot stand up from the car. That after all, the car belongs to Demola Seriki. Ṣó o lè ra mọ́tò tiẹ̀ ni for now. Was it the car he left for you? Don't know. You come on social media as a woman who went to marry a man that has previous wives, and you think social media will clap for you. ó jẹ́ má tán rẹ̀. Social media won't clap for you because you saw how the house was before you go and enter your head, put your head. There are some people before you, they were alive. They were still in the man's life before you came. You cannot come at late hour and you want to be in charge because you are the Ayo or you are the Itumigbe. Ó tán rẹ̀ o. Ó tán rẹ̀ as a woman. Learn from this. Èyí tó bá jẹ lórí jẹ while the man is alive. If there is a will, you go to court. It's very similar to Ellen Pressed Wahala Taye handled last week or 2 weeks ago. You see how they read will, how they now gave the administrator, they now made the first wife administrator. Meanwhile, na last wife dey inside house. Na last wife dey inside house when the man kpai. But na first wife then give life administrator to. The property na the first wife children collect more because she has just one child. Orí òjòrí no máa fi pín. The first wife has 4 children. The first wife that started with Demola when he was a nobody. Ó wá láwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ń gba rent. Ta ni ò bá tún máa gba rent? Àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ ní kàn gba rent. Or you as a last wife want to be collecting rent. Kò máa pín owó lé àwọn ọmọ lọ́wọ́. You yourself as a woman, you can't take it. Kò lọ wá bí jókòó sí. O ò lè gbà. Nílé bàbá ẹ̀, your father has a property. One last wife wá dé. Last wife yẹn now want to be the one in charge and be giving you money as an adult. Ní property bàbá ẹ̀. Ìwọ gan ò lè gbarú ẹ̀. When it comes to some things, we are not yet Oyinbo. And we can never be Oyinbo because our men, majority of them will continue to be polygamy. It is you women, if you want to go into it, shine your eyes. Kò jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé kó má fún rẹ lá hypertension. Mọ́tò wo lẹ ń jà sí? Àwọn tùrọ̀tùrọ̀ kàtán ti lò tẹ́tí lò láti how many years tó ti kú?
Musila, I call you by your name because ẹ ṣe bí àgbàlagbà. Ẹ̀yin tí mo ṣe ká máa gbóúnjẹ wá sílé ọkọ tèmi.
Ṣọlá pé nílé ọkọ yín. This is why they will continue to fight you. This is why jẹ́ kó máa gbóúnjẹ wá sílé ọkọ ẹ. No, ọkọ yín. Is he only married to you? Ṣé rí pé lady ìgan wá wàhálà? She's an instigator of trouble. She's saying, for those who don't understand Yoruba, she's saying, I'm the one that give you opportunity to be bringing food into our husband's house. Into my husband's house. Your husband's house àbí àwa. Ọkọ gbogbo yín. The man never left any of those women tó fi wọlé. Báwo lè ṣe wá jọ ọkọ tiẹ̀? Báwo ló ṣe jọ́kọ ẹ? Ọkọ yín nílé ọkọ wa. If she's not still the wife, why is she bringing food and your husband is eating it? You call somebody your husband and the other woman is bringing food into that house and that man is eating it. That is acknowledgement of ìyáálé gbogbo wa. Ṣé lady yóò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pè ìyáálé ni? Ìyáálé, the madam of the house gangan nìyẹn. Náà ṣe lè jẹ́ kó máa gbóúnjẹ wá síbẹ̀ while you are there. Nǹkan tó wọ ọkọ jẹ ni ọkọ ló pè pé gbóúnjẹ wá fún mi. Abẹ́ máa gbọ́rọ̀. Ọkọ pè pé gbóúnjẹ wá. Oúnjẹ ni mo fẹ́ jẹ. You are there as the small wife. Husband is calling senior wife to bring food. Ó dẹ̀ tún sọ, Ṣọlá pé you are still saying it with your mouth that your husband called the senior wife to bring food into the house you are living. You said you gave the woman permission to bring the food. Hey, you are missing it. Now who they service the bola? Now ain't go claim the man presently. That's a lie. This is where women are missing it. You can be the one in the house the man is servicing bola with, and the man will will his property to the other woman that has children for him. Don't mix it up. Men know wetin dem dey do. They know what they are doing. Ẹ jẹ́ continue.
Ẹ̀yin tí àwọn ọmọ yín tí mo fà wọ́n mọ́ra nígbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ fi ọkọ tèmi. Tọ́ni àìsí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀. You now said you are married to Demola Seriki. Demola is here. You forgot that you married 2 men after you left Demola. Àṣírí ló fẹ́ kó jáde. The second one, you have not divorced him after Badamos, and you still went to go and apply for green card to cool. To the house, to the property, where all of you, yourself and Remi's children, you're all collecting the rent. Because I hear they too are denying that they're not, which they are. You're all playing games. You letting people want to someone's school fees, so. You're doing it for, you remember that he had someone there or somebody here, this, that. Shall I tell a key when he was alive? I went to a key when he was alive. You were away when he was alive. Can you, you're just using those ones to try and catch trips. Leave the children to themselves, they will find them, they will arrange themselves. I now decided, let's go to Ikoyi, of which we went. We got there, we entered, because I knew that, because I have not gone there since my husband died. All of you thought, I want to show more here. They've done this, she doesn't know what she's... No. I know that what I have within me, what my value is more than that. But what is right is what is right. And I looked at it, I said, let's go. We got there. I said, I want to see Osila. Immediately you got the men. They should start beating Amani. I have it already. I recorded the incidents. They were touching my daughter. I didn't say all this. And my son too, they were beating them too. It was a...
Lórí ogún. Ní orí ogún. They were beating your children. Until now, you have not gone to the police. You have not gone to the courts. As somebody that is learned, well educated, and you are not protecting your children, Torí Ogun, please, what are you teaching your children? Are you teaching them self-reliance? Are you teaching them until they see some money somewhere to survive? With the kind of connection you have. Somebody who knows this lady, people who are close to her, something is not, I don't know, even from the first time I saw her video, I feel maybe the death of the husband has affected her. I don't know what it is. Something is as kind of, nǹkan kan ṣe ṣá lójú mi. Why are you involving your children in all of this? For what? Why are you making them go through this? For what? You have money. You dress good. This is you here. Only party kan tí mo rí tó lọ ǹjọ́ nǹkan ni. Yeah. Òun àtàwọn ọmọ yẹn rèé. I'll put the video back. Òun àtàwọn ọmọ yẹn ni. Something is just not adding up somewhere. I don't know what it is. I can't place my finger at it. This is it. She and her children and the children. Look at that boy. Bó ṣe dàbí bàbá. She's not even letting those children rest. Any little outing. Tó mọ̀ pé àwọn governors nǹkan kan máa wá. She wants to take them there. Any little kini. She wants, I don't know. Me, I would have thought she should have protected her children in all of this. Me, my own way, my own mind, in my own little mind, I would have thought this should not be part of what our children should experience to me. You know, I know she might still be grieving. We grieve differently. Okay, somebody said, hey, Seriki was such a nice man. It's a pity they are dragging his memory. Remi and Demola were both my childhood friends. Aunty, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè yín. Ẹ fún wa ní highlight lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó ẹ pẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n. Mo máa pè yín sórí ẹ jẹ́ n wo orí nọ́mbà tí mo ti ní nọ́mbà yín. Mo ń bọ̀. You know, something is not right. Tó bá yẹ pé ó ní ìdàtí lọ tọ́jú ara ẹ̀, she should. If she needs to go for vacation somewhere, she should. For those children, the way she's even dragging those children into all this mess, taking them to the burial ground and all of that, something is not right. Me, I don't know. That's what I feel. I may be wrong, but mo feel pé kankan ṣe. You know, nobody plans to marry a man and that man will pie. You understand? I think I said she's looking for attention, but it's a negative way, unfortunately. Because in all of this, after that first video, but if she's looking for attention and she's dragging other people into it, they will take her to court. Now she's complaining she has been sued to court. Wọ́n sue ẹ sí court tó bá ń drag wọn sínú nǹkan tí ó kàn wọ́n. I mean, to ban dragging one, see nǹkan court supposed to help you to sort out, and you are dragging them into it. I want to call. Okay. Somebody said they are childhood friends. I want to hear some information. Mi ò mọ̀, Mama Biscuit, mi ò mọ̀. Hello, ma. Yes, ma. Ẹ káàsán, ma. You said Aunty Rem. Okay, ma. Yes, ma. Okay, what shock ikú ọkọ yẹn ni? Kí lẹ rí? L'Amẹ́ríkà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Why? But ó bímọ fún. Okay. 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 But that was when they left each other. Okay. I'll tell you. Who? No, yes, in speaker. Talo introduces his politics. So it was not as if he will influence Wosila. Okay. 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 Nígbà yẹn. But owó ìwà pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ mi gbà yẹn. Okay. Ó ti yé mi. Wọ́n sọ níyẹn tún padà wá ni. Ẹ ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n gan. Okay. bó kí lè tẹ̀ fẹ́ kí n gbé yín sí speaker ẹ̀ dẹ̀ filter àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ ok wọ́n á mú ohun yín ok ó ti yé mi ẹ bá mi gé torí àwọn tí mo fi hold on sórí line no ìsìn ló máa wúlò sọ ayé pé màá tún padà wá ṣe show yẹn nìyẹn àbí ok ẹ jẹ́ ń pè yín padà ẹ jẹ́ ń pè yín tí máa ṣe tó ń gbà yín ok so kí ló ń ṣe Ṣọlá pé gangan báyìí ń sìn apart from ọ̀rọ̀ ogún because ó ń kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn ikú ọkọ yẹn ló ń ṣe máa pè yín padà. I will come back and do the show. These are people, somebody is calling me on the other line too. I think they have information. I know they want to me sing. Oh. Okay. She has to do something and, hello.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
I should put you on speaker.
Connected.
Did you say I should put you on speaker?
Hello?
Did you say I should put you on speaker?
No, off.
Ẹ̀yin náà tún fẹ́ kúrò lórí speaker. A máa ṣe nǹkan. Okay.
Hello?
I'm coming. Let me take you off speaker. But I still have to use a... Okay, I can hear you now. I can't. You saw the video. While the man was alive. Okay, no wonder she was able to cook and carry food to the house while the lady was in the house. So, but Bonnie, Wasila was the one with him in Spain. How true is that? He carried all the women to Spain, except Sholape. One man lumber. So were they now doing shuttle back and forth? Shedemi will go. Then Wasila will go or what? Ayé ọkùnrin gbòòsà. Ẹ ṣe máa pè tí n bá ṣe tán láti gba information. Ọmọ obìnrin ṣe ráyè wa báyìí. Bàbá kan ń jayé ń tiẹ̀ ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣẹ́? They say it was not only Wasila that was going to meet him in Spain. That even Aunty Remi used to go there. So the little I've gathered, I will tell you more. They said they will tell me more. I don't just want to keep you guys on the line. The first person that called me know them very, very well. They are friends. And what she said was that it was the information we've been passing was actually true. Remi was the first wife, like we said, and they had issue at the point. No. They were not separated. The man relocated back to Nigeria and from there went into politics. Then met Wasila. And he was only doing politics. And after Wasila has a child for somebody else before they met. And after they met, Wasila has another child for him, making her own first child with Demola. Meanwhile, Demola already had children in New York with the first wife. So, you see where women will put our into Wahala. Or maybe this man did not tell her, this man didn't tell Sholakwe the truth of the story and everything, because from the little I gathered, the man kind of wasn't too honest with her, to me. And now she's seen everything now play in her presence, and she can't comprehend it, that this cannot be the love of my life. This cannot be the man that was always there for me. Okay, Wosila's first was with Onigbanjo. Aha. So the second one was now for Demola Seriki. So they said because Okoya now saw that Demola doesn't want to do anything apart from politics, that was the reason they separated. Wosila and Demola now separated. Demola now went, Wosila now went away. While Demola went back again, he was still with Wosila, with first wife, but he now went ahead after some time to marry Sholape. He started dating Sholape under G. Then, don't forget, he was still with the first wife. Oh. So, while with the first wife, Wosila has left, but Wosila has a child for him. He was now dating Sholape under G. Before he made her a wife, Wosila now came back again. He now embraced Wosila again. Can you see the kind of yamayama life a man decide to live? Is I no comot, I no want chop, I no want live am. He embraced am back again. And they said, Wosila, when Sholape was in the house, when they now eventually married Sholape, remember Wosila was back too. Wosila now came back. Wosila now started oppressing Sholape. That apparently Wosila has been oppressing Sholape since. Never gave. No wonder she would cook and carry food to the house. No wonder. Sherry Okunrin. But now, you as a woman, you are seeing all that kind of a thing playing out in your presence. Is to find a way to get yourself together and know that when this man go, Wahala go dey. That's where I'm looking at. Tori owo náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Any woman that will see that a man has messed up his life that much and stay, the woman too is staying for money. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa jẹ. Don't let us deceive ourselves. She stayed because of money too. Even the other one that came back too might have come back because of his money. Look at the mess that they are now making of his life. And the man, instead of him to rest in peace, look at how his life is being dragged. Somebody that died as an ambassador couldn't put his house in place, in order. Kotolo. Because of Pekus. First wife was there before she passed away last year. It's not even up to a year that the first wife passed away. If anything, if no be greed, carry the man. No matter how nice he was, he couldn't put his house in order. A man will die as a nice man, but his house can't dey nyama. That one a man. If at all, let's say, okay, you've gathered your life together. Your first wife was there. Why don't you just remain with that first wife and let everybody go and put everything in order? Write your will. Give them what they were supposed to have and let them go. But all of them, again, he went to marry another small girl, younger lady. Now she has two young children that she wants to cater for. She can't comprehend the mess she found herself. Maybe that was not her plan for her life. Maybe when she met this man must have told her, I'm not with my first wife again. Though I had a very short relationship with so person, we are not together again too. But you have children together. It's a lesson for women. Once a man has children with women together, no, you are not the only one. Be prepared for anything. Be ready for anything. Get yourself ready. Because I'm like, something is not adding up. She's the one I see. I didn't even know she was not with him in Spain at a point. They said she left to go and take care of the children. And thereby, in the process, Wasila was staying in Spain, Remi too was going. They were going back and forth. Láti máa lọ bá bàbá. Ayé ìjẹkújẹ. Ayé ìjẹkújẹ. And look at it now. They are now knocking on his grave. Koko, Demola dìde to come and do what? Demola has gone, no. It is you people, you should take care of yourself. Ó ti lọ, Demola ti lọ.
Tó bá fẹ́ gbà nǹkan ẹni ẹ̀ máa kí ọmọ wọn. Ibà tí wọ́n bá ṣe kí wọn ni. Can you tí ìwọ̀n àwọn tó wà ní ilé? You are just using those ones to try and catch trips. Leave the children to themselves. They will find them. They will arrange themselves. You now, I now decided, oh yeah, let's go to Ikoyi, of which we went. We got there, we entered, because I knew that, because I have not gone there since my husband died. All of you thought, I want to show more here. They've done this, she doesn't know what she's... No. I know that what I have within me, what my value is more than that. But what is right is what is right. And I looked at it, I said, oh yeah, let's go. We got there. I said, I want to see Wasila. Immediately you got men. They should start beating Amani. I have it on record. I recorded the incidents. They were touching my daughter. I didn't say all this. And my son too, they were beating them too. It was a tenant. My husband's tenant that said never. She stood there and said, this is Oga's wife. People stop.
So as educated as this lady is, they were beating your children and you were there. Hey, ìyẹn ni mi ò tí lè comprehend o. Hello.
Around Saturday.
Ma.
When Demola passed, there was this another lady from Senegal, one African country that she's an ambassador. She had a child that is not even a year old for him.
Ah. So there is another child apart from our own children, and that one is not fighting. Ṣé tún gbọ́? Ọkùnrin o àti wàhálà. There is another child, and that one is not. So. It's tenant that saves our kids, and she was there. That's why I think something is not right with her. Olówó, I know she's not me. Oh. Me, I will have walked away. Oh. If I'm as rich as she is, I will have just gone and be taking care of my children. Because something. Okay, in the process that they were beating our children, if one of those children, anything happens to them, uncle. The worst, they will take that person and lock them up. Life sentence. But you are the one that will lose. Why are you taking your children to where you are going to fight for property? Are you using the children as emotional blackmailing or whatever? Because I don't see the reason why you are tagging these children to what they are not supposed to even be seeing. Do you truly... I know you love your children, but do you care for their mental health? Lori property. It's just like what they did to that lady too. It's what they did to Ellen Prest. That was how Ellen Prest, Dr. Ajayi, put her mind at rest. Only for him to buy. Apparently the will favored the other woman and her children. He did not rewrite the will. He didn't do anything. He just kept her in the house for 24 years.
Nonsense. She told my children to go into her house and she said, Madam, fight for your children. Then you now came, the gate, that our car is blocking the gate. You want us to leave, this, that. You're not the only person that lives in that residence. And I saw one of the other tenants, my husband's tenants, which you, Aunty Remi's children, are collecting, Biola, you are collecting the rent from. I said, excuse me, this is what's happening. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not causing any inconvenience, you know. They said, go ahead. They had young children and they said, we can see where you're.
So what is going on is that in that apartment she's talking about, the building, they share tenants. Somebody is collecting money from this one. She wants to go and be collecting her own money from some of the tenants. Abe nyama nyama. They now share tenants among themselves. Ooh, Kasogo.
Coming from. You now claim that you call police because you are fighting for them. Police came. Bisola announced came that they should arrest me. I said, Bisola, from where? Oh, there, Bisola's child was laughing at my children and recording with his phone and making fun of them. You call the police. You call people to even tow our car. I said, that's very good. I said, I want them to tow it. When they tow it, I'll go public. I've had enough of your crap. Then the same boy went. Then you now said to them that, oh, your son, they assaulted him. So when the lady came, I said, this is a family matter. First and foremost, it's not a one-person residence. There's one person living in there, one person occupier. You can say, okay, you know, that this person's in there, they have right of occupancy. Several people are there. It doesn't belong to one person. So that person cannot take a decision there because there are other people. The compound does not belong to Wasila. Then, you've come several times, I should come and sign this. I should come and sign this over to you. But you want to rechange the will and everything. And I said, I'm not changing anything. I'm not interested. You know what you people are doing. Do the right thing. Or if not, I left it. Then, you now tell police that I should go with it. I said, come. Under Nigerian law, I know the law. I have not assaulted anybody. In fact, we were assaulted. We were assaulted. Then I now see that in your court thing, you wrote that they tore your grandchild. So you are teaching a small boy to lie that his clothes were torn in school. Our school has cameras. Do you think that they can tear the clothes of a child in school? And everybody will allow it? Is that your only case? That you want to teach a small boy to so he can get somebody else's father's thing? Calm down. Even if he gets it, that is the truth. The next day, the same boy that you claim that they tore his clothes went to meet my children in front of other students. That you see, they came, that policemen and gunmen threw my children out of their father's house. Evidence. So anybody that is supporting you, where?
You hear Odidi lawyer, Omotosho? She says she's not going to court. She says she's not going to court. Okay, continue fighting on social media. Okay? And continue to take your children. Who are the people who are supposed to show love to this lady? Who are the people? Omar Ali is either of two things. Either she's using that grave. Either she's still grieving or she's using that grave as emotional blackmail. Me, I will not really buy into that so much. 50-50. The last time she was at the grave too. Okay? Either she's using that grave as emotional blackmail. Where are people who love this lady truly, if they truly love her? Something is not adding up. A lawyer, but you are ready for people to be assaulting your children. You are ready. Why not record? Of course, everybody will record each other. You said you have recording. They will record you too. Because you guys will go to court at the end of the day. They recorded you. You said you recorded. You said you have some recordings too. They will have recordings. Ikakolo magboro, ikakolo mada. But we will learn. We are learning from all of this. See Nyam Pepe scatter. She's not talking about another child that the husband has. Oh. So the woman too should come. Come no wa ma jà, kẹ́ wá ma fight dirty. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin men, can you see your life? This is why they say the evil that men do, live after them. How many people know that Seriki's life was this messy when he was alive? An ambassador. How many people know that somebody just mentioned, somebody close to the family said, he has another child that was just a year old when he was dying. Maybe Sholape does not even know this. Maybe Sholape herself does not even know this. Dípé ọmọ kan tún wà níbì kan tọ́kọ àwọn bí síbì kan. She's now talking that somebody is coming. Omo.
You are. I've confirmed what you are meant to hand over. Yourself and Aunty Remi, both of you. And then I try to change. So many things.
Aunty Remi, we don't pie. She still didn't mention that one. She no let Aunty Remi to rest in peace. Wahala dey.
In December, I said I've had it, I've moved forward. You're now telling me you want me to come to court. That I should pay you 50 million fine. Or if not, I should write you an apology letter. That you have my children's heirlooms. Ojo Otieni. Have you just school fees one? Ojo saw you now got a blogger, Kudi, to insult my husband, your husband. That yes, that is close. You can dash it to anybody you want. That meant that polygamous, they're this, they're that. You didn't know that before. But now you're insulting him, but yes, you want sex property. That even these things you have no choice about, you dash it to anybody. That's here now. They want to match check for last grave, don't oh, Tim Demola
ò lè ṣe pé Demola cause confusion for all of you. Ìwọ ló yóò fẹ́, oh, there yóò fẹ́ na property. Demola cannot cause anybody. Ó ti kú. From in your own mind, Demola did well for what he did for all of you. Did he do well? Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣe fún gbogbo yín. Tó scatter everywhere. Kó tó lọ. Did he do well by the first wife that was with him when there was nobody? When they were here in America. He left that one. He didn't divorce. He just angered there for years. Went to Nigeria. He got to Nigeria, went into politics. Got involved with Wasila, Torí connection. Shoshe Dada. This is what they say. When a man marry more than one wife, he doesn't love the wife. You can see that men are even writing that thing outside now. Men that want peace in their life, why they are alive, and why they will go behind them. They will not do this kind of a thing. A man who loves himself, truly loves himself, not his body. What men love is that 3 legs, that 3rd leg. Òun no love. Don't control one. And it will take away their reasoning. Tó bá ti gbé reasoning wọn lọ báyìí, wọn ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe mọ́. And that is why he could not look at his tomorrow. What is our tomorrow? Tomorrow is all these things. Of course, he's not here. He's gone. He doesn't know what is going on. But it's his name. Demola Langbo, Demola Langbo, Demola here, Demola there, Demola here. A man that cannot control his 3rd leg. Having children all over the place. And yet, he could not put things in order. She Demola, she Dada. You know, who will clap for the kind of Demola? that did not let his children to rest when he's dead. Can his children say something good about him? Bó ṣe lọ yẹn. Was he even in the lives of those children? Àwọn ìyá wọn ló tọ́ wọn now. It's the mothers that are taking care of them. Ó ti promise yẹ. Wọ́n tún ti gbé sister wa kan go. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Ṣọlá pé má bínú in case you see this video. Like they play that other lady, they don't play you too. Wọ́n play ẹ̀ wọ́n gbé ẹ̀ go. Yes, put your mind at rest. That Ikoyi house. Ikoyi house that Wasila is living. Kí ló wá débẹ̀? Ó yẹ kán fọlọ́pàá gbé ẹ lóòótọ́. Why did you go to where she's living? She's the one living there. No matter what, even if she is only occupying some part of the place, she lives in that place, and you're going there with trigger. Lọ sí kóòtù. You are trespassing. Lọ sí court. Òun lọ síbẹ̀ pé property ọkọ ẹni. Ọkọ yín, ọkọ wa, ọkọ gbogbo yín, not only your ọkọ. The only person that will have really laid serious claim, òun ló ti lọ yẹn Rẹ̀mí. Remy was the one that must say, yes, truly married this man. Because Remy met him with nothing. Remy built with him. Kò ní nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ ńgbà tí Remy pàdé ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá gbé yín gógó ẹ̀ máa pariwo lórí social media. If the man doesn't have money, will you have married him? Ṣó máa fẹ́? Ó ní fẹ́ mọ̀nà kàyí. You will not marry him when you met him. You were a law student when you met him. Kí ló fẹ́ fún? Oh, you didn't see your mates. Oh, ráwọn ọ̀tẹ̀jọ́ ṣe school gbà yẹn kó fẹ́ kan nù wọn. That don't have wife. You went for somebody already made. Did he make it alone? How did he make it? Who was there when he was making it? Are those people still with him? They were still around him, surrounding. You yourself said Wasila brought food into the house, in the house tẹ́jọ́ wà. That tells you a lot. That should have told you pé Wasila has a hold on that man. He was a great father to his children. That's good to know. Adúpẹ́ fún yẹn, wọ́n rí yẹn ṣe. Aunty Nimota said he was a great father to his children. That's good to know. Because majority wọn ò tún ní tọ́jú ọmọ, many of them. Na the mother go dey take care. Okay, because he was good to the children and there is money, that's why all the women too, they refuse to go. Wọ́n wá gbé léyìn go. What did Demola promise you that you are going to be in charge of his property when he was going? You said they refused to read the will. That's the senior wife. Bọ̀wọ̀ fún, sober fún, kó gentle pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Kẹ́ lọ sí court, kẹ́ lọ yanjú ẹ̀. Go to court. Ọ̀rọ̀ court lọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí.
The fight is not my fight. Don't touch Henry. And touch Henry. This is a person you are fighting. He has left you people, but you want to go again. You said, oh, he's close. You got Kudi to first mellow it, and you now started insulting him. And that whatever anybody takes, they should take it. And his things, what do you want it for? You can dash it to anybody. Same way you told me that you were just pretending you don't like him. He can hear. And that you can cook for anybody. Abi? He can hear. Good luck to you. God said this is what you want. You want us to go to court. Abi? No problem. Bring all your lawyers. Bring all your sons. Bring everything. I come with vengeance of God. And all my spirit guides. And all my helpers. And everything that God sent to protect me. I call them all now. They will come with me to court with you. Let's go there. Demola too. He will come. Since the day he died. Unless I'm not in town. Something happens. We have fried akara for him every Thursday. For his soul. And it's you that you made fun of him. That you're all laughing. Even talking about him gasping for his life. I had to even warn you that, why are you talking like this? That you could kill him for his time, that you were making fun of him. Yeah, Demola is a nice spirit. But nice priests to have their own time. You have overdone it. You want us in court? You want to use muscle? Power? Let's go there. God that created everybody, that says, leave them, don't go to court. Toba mu ẹ lọ, máa dúró tiẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń tiẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n tiẹ̀ dáadáa. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ sí ibi tó fẹ́ jábọ́. Torí long throat olè ní ẹ́, àgbàyà ní ẹ́. Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ a year after, wọ́n ní fún mi ní lẹ́tà àwọn ọmọ mi. Àwọn ọmọ age grandchildren yìí ni wọ́n. Ẹ fún mi ní nǹkan wọn náà.
Ó lágbára ilé olórogún ọgbà wèrè. Anyway, somebody said, I believe she knows about the other children because she mentioned that Wosilat was bothered about kids outside while neglecting the kids in the house. So, if they have children outside, and why is she the only one shouting for property? If she knows. So maybe there is a timing to go to court. So they should just, my own is that she should stop dragging her children into all of this. Maybe she's broke. Broke, maybe. But she doesn't appear broke to me on her Instagram page. She appears like a very rich woman. As in very, very rich. Let me show you her Instagram page. What I saw on her Instagram page, does not look like somebody broke. Esther was broke and Esther established. She doesn't appear broke to me. There are so many videos. But maybe some people will say dressing well does not. This is 3 days ago. But maybe she, some people will say it doesn't matter. Maybe she has all these dresses while she was, while the man was alive. So does it mean she's not working? She's always staying he's always staying inside one office. She has office now where they see where she sit down put. You get one office where they put America and Nigerian flag, sorry. The office be like president office like this. Where she sit down put. Does it mean she doesn't have a job? She's supposed to be a lawyer. She's not practicing. She doesn't have business. If that is the case, then there is a problem. You can't be a third wife and you will not have your own business doing. You cannot be a third wife and say because my husband is rich, then I will not do anything. That's a big problem. Somebody says she's not broke. Àwọn kan náà ló broke. Iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe? Ó yẹ kó níṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe now. Ṣé ni yìí broke? Ṣó jẹ́ ẹni tó broke ni? There are a lot of makeup artists. Ẹni bá broke òun lo makeup artist. AA is counting the money. The woman's money. I'm not counting her money. She's heartbroken. I will agree. But to say she's financially broken, maybe heartbroken. I didn't argue that. Heartbroken is possible. But even at that, she did do some content. Lot of content on her page. Because when I saw the video and I went through her page, I said, this is not matching up. This is somebody that is living a very... record they can send a scene. Her life is bubbly. Look at me lórí social media now. I see bubbly person. She's used to thousand lifestyle. She might not be able to maintain. Oh, yeah, adjusting. Oh, baby. She better adjust. She should adjust. Ohun rẹ̀ now. She cannot be living the kind of lifestyle that she was living when the husband was alive. That's the life of rich man wife. Ó jẹ́ adjust. Kó dẹ̀ má parẹ́ lórí nǹkan tí ò ṣe. Because ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gán gbà mí, you want to wonder pé Chanel brooch ṣe ti rí báyìí. Ṣe rí àwọn pearl oríṣiríṣi. Owó yẹn ó hàn lára ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Ọmọ olówó ni ó tún fẹ́ olówó. She's Bisi Biscuit daughter now, Bisi Shaba. Ó tún fẹ́ olówó. Ó dà pé Fúlàní ni bàbá ẹ̀. Very pretty lady. Kó má bà beauty yìí jẹ́ o. Kó dẹ̀ ṣàánú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. You know. Those are children are so much like the husband. Wọ́n ti jọ bàbá yẹn jù. Kí ló dé? They look so much like the man. Oh, Lebanese ni bàbá tiẹ̀. Okay. Ẹbí Fúlàní náà ni wọ́n. Òun ló ṣe dàbí half caste. Very pretty lady. See her with her daughter's graduation. Let her focus on these children. Let her focus on these children. Me, I shall hate gbogbo wàhálà báyìí. Me, I hate all this kind of wahala in my life. Oh. Me, I hate all this kind of wahala. Oh. You see, these are beautiful moments. I love to see. You, your children, when matter don't reach this kind level, waka go, leave them. The first son, that her son, looks so much like their dad. Too much. See her and the children. How will you go and be fighting all the time? You carry your children to be fighting. How you carry your children? You say they are beating your children, and you are there. Lórí kíni because of property. Which age get property? Person will get property, leave am. You sef go leave am. Everybody go leave am. So, but if it gets to the worst, you adjust. And for Aunty Wasila, we can't talk because she's not talking. Maybe she's doing what she's doing for a reason. There are other children involved. She's not the only one. She's not the only one. So, there are other children involved, but she's the only one we are seeing coming out to talk. The first, Kini. Or maybe, Wasila is not talking. Share that one last wife, don't trust them. Maybe some things they in her care that Wasila is now saying, what is in your care is enough to go and chop. You are not taking any other thing. We don't know what is going on. Because I don't know why she cannot go to court.
What they wanted to achieve in life. You have to be stubborn about what you want to achieve. You have to be stubborn about your vision. You have to be stubborn about your beliefs. And
okay, ma pè yín tí bá ṣe tán sìn. Ayé ò lè ọ̀bẹ òràn ó jẹ́ má kú. Bọ́n nǹkan bá ṣe if anything happen to you, you turn your children to motherless nìyẹn. I'm sure you don't want to turn them to motherless. Go to court so that you can have peace of mind. Let court sort it out for you. Now you are going to have another court case. Want to for any court legal senior wife don't carry you go court now. See polygamous wahala. Senior wife will carry junior wife go court on property matter. I be that waiting and they fight for now that they have to go to court. Hey, men, you see what you guys do? Polygamy. Men are polygamous in nature. You see what you guys are causing. You are going to say anything happen, you will not rest in peace. They are dragging property in. I don't know if her father is alive, but her mother is still alive. Not you. Uncle Bedo say not also. Uncle Bedo, how are you? I don't even know you are here. Then who dey cause this wahala? No be the man go carry plenty wives. If na only one woman marry, all this wahala no go dey. If na only one woman, after all, you don get 4 children before. Men will be quiet. They are always quiet in this kind of show. Men are always quiet when we do this kind of show. You never notice. You see, say, by me dey here. Even by myself, no comments plenty. Men are polygamous in nation. Men are polygamous in nation. But you will never do the right thing. Help me welcome Uncle Beno in the house. Uncle Beno, thank you for joining us, Jerry. You will go into wahala. You will not sort things out. You know, maybe this one gets money, the wives get money. Imagine person wey be say they no get much, then go come born plenty pikin. Now they make some of those their children, they turn what is not. Even some rich men children. Look at the case of Abiola. With all the money Abiola has, how many get something from Abiola property? Only the first wife, and I think the children of the second wife are dragging the children of the first wife till today. They brought them on social media. Who will ever believe that Abiola of those days, Abiola that said the kind of money he has, that money can never finish. Now the same Abiola pikin, they say some of them they ozu like many of us for abroad here. You see his house, that one went to stay. That one self don't start polygamy. He don't marry 2 wives inside in Papa house. They live inside that house. You see as Abiola house can't look like house of ilé Abiola that used to be like a Mecca, that used to be like a tourist area in those days. Go and look at the house. They were showing his library and everything, all because everything that belongs to everybody belongs to nobody. See how they just allow his property to waste away. Or go to Concord in this place, Abiola Bakery, Concord something on Isolo, Oshodi Expressway. Whether they don't even sell the place, only God know. Polygamy in Naso. Men are polygamy in Naso. You will not put your house in order. Apart from even polygamous, so men put things in order. Nobody pray for you to die. Nobody wish their partner to die. Take it or leave it. Put your house in order for a reason, so you can rest in peace, even if na one wife you get. Have a will. The same way we encourage women to, once you get to a certain age, have a will. Have a will. Kola don't say, Kola is the one in charge. This is what I said about Kinon Porukwe. This Solakpe case. I say now the person where get powerful, they collect things for polygamous. Now so it they be. Take it or leave it. Now the people where get power, and look at it now, the first wife children and Wasila, they are united. They are closely together. So how does she want to win them? If not to go to court. They've teamed up against her. Wasila's children, Wasila and the children of the first wife. They've teamed up against her. Tell me how she wants to win them. Let her go to court. Let her go and sort it out in court. And all of you men that still they do this kind of waka, beyin yin she marry, letting ring you. When they carry women, they born picking up and down. You born here, you born 3 here. You carry another woman, you born there. You carry another woman, you born picking there. All of them are still in your life. Now so your life go end. Now so it go end when you go. All you waka men, tell me how a woman will pray for you. Even this one, Sholakpe, with all the love where she get for the man, she dey text her, dey tell the man, say you cannot rest in peace. You wake up where you dey. Return kolekun. You know say she dey knock door for Seriki. Then inside her mind, do you know what she's thinking? Do you know the kind of thing that we should be thinking? Forget what she's saying in her mouth. Inside her mind that nobody can open. How are you, Jere Martin? Welcome. Do you know what she will be saying in her mind for that man? Bóyá máa wò pé olórí burúkú sórí nǹkan tó kó mi sí nǹkan tá jọ sọ́kọ́ leléyìí o. I thought bá sí lọ́nà, you are not inside her mind. She can come out and say person that can be going to burial ground and be knocking the burial ground all the time. Sẹ́ríkì dìde kò sórun fún ẹ. Sẹ́ríkì dìde o ò ní sùn Démọ́lá, o ò lè sùn pẹ̀lú wàhálà tó dá mi tó kó mi sí yìí. O ò lè sùn, ó yá dìde. Na first year I know say women they get one kind feeling say I ọkùnrin yìí bá ṣe jọ sọ́kọ́ leléyìí kíní kan. Second year the woman supposed to, I know you don't tell people how to grieve, but by second, third year the woman go don dey get herself together because she will be thinking of the children. She will know that the progress of the children matters a lot and how their life must be better. Aunty Aduni, I have a friend who is Biodun friend. He said Biodun and Kola are seriously fighting. Ilé olórogún ọba àgbèrè. Ilé olórogún ọba àgbèrè. She dey knock. Demola dìde. After she knock. She still talk and say, Demola, nǹkan tó dálẹ̀ yìí. Tí ò bá sí yẹn, every Thursday. What me I know is that akara for, okay, I'll come and share every Thursday. Some people do every Thursday for real. They do Sarah. But those are for old people, abi? Maybe. I know for old people, they will say for your parents, dead parents, you can do akara for them every Thursday to share to the needy. So I don't know. But maybe that's our own way of mourning the man. So I won't really talk about that much. But you should stop taking our children, dragging our children into this thing. Because how will the children heal if she's still doing this? Abi she thinks say na only she dey mourn. No, the children mourn when their father die. The children, they always mourn, they always cry inside them, even if they don't cry out. The father they used to see, the father they play together with, suddenly they can't see that father. And they are seeing their friends talking about fathers, talking about how their father threw them out, how their father do this, how their father do that. You know, and that father is not there. Does she think it's easy on her children? And she's keep reminding them. This is just like reminding your children all the time that your children your father is no more. Is no more. It will affect them. So she should just take it easy. She should take it easy. If they have to go to court, focus and be doing your content. She's doing content on social media. Continue with your content of dancing and all the rest, you know. Ọkùnrin. That is how they will cause confusion tán bá ti lọ tán. But if the man no get money, there won't be fight like this. So na men wey dey get money, and then they fight like this over. Go see polygamous home wey money no dey. Whether the man no even leave house, everybody go waka go. They know they do wahala. And tell them that's how men are. Didn't you hear about the story of late Captain what? Captain Oza. I don't know who is Captain Oza. Hello, Cogwilly. Put things in order. Put your house in order for your tomorrow. Make we begin go. I want to come back again. So I'll see you guys later. Èyí tá rí nìyẹn la ní ká sáré sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Owó ni, after money na money. It's all about money. After money na money. They no dey fight over poor man like this. Na rich man. Na rich man everywhere go scatter. It's all for the money. If not for money, women wey dey marry men wey get wife for house before, na money. Owó yẹn ló ń jẹ́ kán fẹ́ wọn, not love. No woman will come and tell me say it's because I love you. Na lie. It's money. I'll see you guys much later. Ẹ ṣeun. This is what I think my mom saw in polygamy and ran from my dad. I did not know her till I was 16 years. Oh, sorry about that. All right, I will see you guys later. mẹ́ẹ̀nì ẹ lọ tún lè yín tó o. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin wey dey go for married men. Ta ló ń pè wá? Mo yìí wà lórí line ma o. Mo yìí wà lórí line. Hello ma. Okay. Now women dey fight. It's money. It's because of the money they are fighting. Women no always dey fight each other. They are fight. Look at the game this man played now. He played games between them. If you look at it, he played games. He played games. And you remember that woman said something about the first wife, about Wusila. He said they were making mockery of the man and all of that. The moment a man shifts to marry another woman, no more love. Emma Tonranyi, no more love. Ire o. Who send message?